Sometimes in life, and especially in combat sports, expectations can feel heavier than reality. Before the fight between Canelo Álvarez and Terence Crawford, countless experts, fans, and analysts believed Canelo would come out on top. He was the undisputed super middleweight champion, riding high in reputation and titles. Many saw inexperience at the higher weight for Crawford, doubts about whether he could stand up to Canelo's power, and questions about whether the smaller man's style would translate. The odds favored the champion, as they often do. Canelo Álvarez entered the ring as the heavy favorite, the established superstar expected to impose his size, power, and experience. Terence "Bud" Crawford, despite his undefeated record, was seen by many as the smaller man taking an impossible risk. Yet from the opening bell, it became clear this fight was not going to follow the script. Crawford fought with supreme control and focus, slipping Canelo's attacks, countering sharply, and dictating the pace. His timing and footwork neutralized Canelo's trademark pressure, and round by round the momentum swung fully in Crawford's direction. Yet when the bell rang, those expectations began to shift. Crawford, moving up in weight divisions, showed not only courage but discipline, strategy, and remarkable composure. He dictated rhythm, used footwork, sharp combinations, and smart counterattacks. He remained calm under pressure. Even when Canelo landed heavy shots, Crawford responded with precision. As rounds passed, what once seemed like a contest tilted decidedly in his favor. When the unanimous decision was announced, it wasn't a fluke or a lucky break. It was the result of a masterful performance. Crawford had become undisputed champion in that division, and some people are already calling this his signature win, a defining moment that cements his legacy. For Canelo, it was a rare loss, a reminder that even the greatest can be outclassed when the challenger is truly on their game. What this teaches us is meaningful. It shows the danger of underestimating someone based on statistics or reputation. It reminds us that preparation, heart, and execution in the moment often matter more than pre-fight narratives. It teaches humility, not just for fighters, but for all who watch, judge, and forecast life's outcomes. What made the fight between Canelo Álvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford so extraordinary wasn't just the upset, it was the clash of eras, styles, and legacies. This was more than two champions meeting in the ring. It was a battle of philosophies. Canelo's style, built on calculated aggression, body attacks, and measured power, met Crawford's cerebral approach. His ability to download an opponent's tendencies and then dismantle them with precision. Watching the bout felt like witnessing a chess match disguised as a fistfight. The fight also highlighted a generational shift. Canelo has been boxing's centerpiece for over a decade, the pay-per-view king, the face of the sport. Crawford came in as the pound-for-pound darling of hardcore fans, but had never truly been embraced by the mainstream at Canelo's level. This fight changed that dynamic. Crawford didn't just beat Canelo, he took that spotlight and showed he could carry the sport's biggest stage with composure and charisma. Another dimension was psychological. Canelo had the home field advantage, the louder crowd, the experience in mega events. But Crawford walked into that atmosphere utterly unfazed. His poker-faced demeanor throughout the build-up and during the fight contrasted sharply with the storm around him. It revealed not just physical preparation, but a mental fortress that few fighters can build. Finally, this fight reshaped the sport's landscape. It forces conversations about weight classes, about pound-for-pound greatness, and about how fighters approach risk. It opens the door to massive new matchups for Crawford and perhaps a reinvention for Canelo. It even gives young fighters a new blueprint for how to study, adapt, and upset the odds. This wasn't just a fight that ended in an upset. It was a defining moment in boxing history that shifted power, perception, and possibility. Fans left stunned not only by who won, but by how much the sport seemed to change in a single night. In the end, while many were sure Canelo would win, what we were given was something more powerful, a display of what's possible when belief meets skill, when underdog status becomes a backdrop for greatness. And though expectations weren't met, the spectacle of Crawford's achievement will be remembered for what it is. Proof that often the safest bet is the one you don't make.